Hey there, this is day 29 of making our way through the Science of Mind textbook in a year. It's a real big book if you don't know it. And it's pretty exciting. We've had a lot of fun, so we'll just jump right in because that's what we're doing. This is chapter 3, page 81, The Spirit. The definition of spirit. The definition of spirit is life or life or intelligence convinced of entirely apart from... That made no sense. Let's start over. The definition of spirit is life or intelligence conceived of entirely apart from physical embodiment. It is vital essence, force, energy as distinct from matter. And better that time. Probably the definition of God as spirit is more easily understood, more readily accepted than any other term used in describing deity. Jesus is talking with the woman of Samaria, explained, God is spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. The nature of being is a unity with three distinct attributes: spirit, soul, and body. Spirit is the active and self-conscious principle. Spirit is first cause, or God, the absolute essence of all that is. It is the great or universal I am. Spirit is conscious mind and is the power which knows itself. It is conscious being. The spirit is self-propelling. It is absolute and all. It is self-existent and has all life within itself. It is the word, and the word is volition. It is choice because it is volition. It is will because it chooses. It is free spirit because it knows nothing outside itself, and therefore nothing different from itself. Spirit is the Father, Mother, God because it is the principle of unity back of all things. The masculine and the feminine principles both come from the one. Spirit is all life, truth, love, being, cause, and effect. It is the only power in the universe that knows itself. The spirit could know nothing outside of itself. That would be God and something else. Spirit is all, the center and circumference of everything that exists, both manifest and unmanifest. It has no enemies, no differences, no otherness, no apartness, no separation from itself. It is undivided, complete and perfect within itself, having no opposites and no opposition. It knows only its own ability, and since it is all, it cannot be hindered in any way, shape, or manner. It is impossible for a finite mind to comprehend such a complete life and power. In moments of real inspiration, we realize, to a degree at least, that God is all, that which has within itself all that really is, the life in everything, and the love through everything. The one presence and the one infinite person, whom we call God or Spirit, within this one all live. Its nature. The fundamental premise upon which the philosophy of the Bible is developed is that spirit is one, and that creation is the result of spirit's one mode of action. Perhaps the one point on which we are all agreed is that whatever the nature of first cause or spirit, it is creative. If this were not true, nothing could come into existence. It is impossible to think of creative life expressing itself other than in livingness. Jesus undoubtedly meant just this when he explained that he had come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Another point on which we are all agreed as to the nature of first cause is that it is harmonious. If there were an element of inharmony, discord, or decay anywhere in its nature, it would destroy itself. It has always been taught that the soul of the universe is that receptive medium into which the spirit breathes forth the forms of its thought. It is subjective to the spirit. That which is subjective is always impersonal, neutral, plastic, passive, and receptive. Wherever we find subjective law, we shall find something that is compelled to receive that which is given it, and compelled also to act upon it. Consequently, the soul of the universe has been called a blind force, not knowing, only doing. It has been called the servant of the eternal spirit throughout the ages. It is the medium of the thought, power, and action of spirit. Spirit, the changeless. Creation does not mean making something out of nothing. Creation is the passing of spirit into form and is eternally going on. Spirit cannot change, for being all, there is nothing for it to change into. This is self-evident. It is necessary for us to understand that the only active principle is spirit, self-conscious, self-knowing life, and that all else is subject to its will. The spirit is conscious of its own thought, its own desire, its own manifestation, its own manifest action, and it's conscious that it desires its satisfied. What? And it is conscious that its desire is satisfied. Consequently, it is conscious of that which it manifests, but it is not conscious of any effort or process in its manifestation. It is necessary that the soul and body should exist because spirit without manifestation would construct only a dream world, never coming to self-realization. In order to express, there must be a medium through which spirit manifests, and there must be a manifestation, hence soul and body. The teaching of the great thinkers of all time is that we live in a threefold universe of spirit, soul, and body, of intelligence, substance, and form. So that's day 29. We'll be back tomorrow. See you then.